Hey guys, Maeve here. So starting off, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water to hydrate my face and prime it. Now I'm using the YSL Touche Claw Primer, and I really like it because it gives me a great foundation to put my foundation on and my concealer and everything, and it just seems to keep everything in place a little while longer. Now I'm using the Touche Claw concealer right under my eyes and just on some problem spots on my face. I really like this because it has light reflecting properties, so that means in addition to covering up blemishes, it kind of reflects light around them and it makes them less noticeable, and it really helps with like under eye bags and discolored under eyes, so that's why I like this one. And now I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is obviously a cult classic, and I go kind of light with this just because I find it can get cakey if I use too much, and then I just blend until the cows come home. I can't believe I just said that. Now I'm using the Bare Minerals setting powder, so I just use a little bit of that with the Bare Minerals brush that they recommend for that foundation. I just use this to set my face. And now I'm using the Hourglass palette, and I'm using the big light reflecting kind of all over powder, and I just find that this gives me that kind of glow from within. Now I'm using the bronzer just as kind of a contour, a very light contour, because we're going for a pretty light look today. And I just do that under my cheekbones. I make the weird fishy face like everyone does, and then I also like to do a little bit around my forehead just to make that look smaller. Now I need to do my eyebrows, so I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe and boring. I'm just filling in my eyebrows. I'm like a 2-year-old with a crayon, but this crayon is like $20 and it's expensive, but I'm just drawing in my eyebrows. Y'all know how to do this. Like, pretty boring. Whatever. And now I'm going to set that with the MAC Brow Set Gel. I just like to keep my eyebrows in place because you never know if they're going to drift down to below your nose and then you look like you have a mustache for the rest of the day. So, yep, that's why you set your brows, people. Now I'm going to do my eyelids, and I poked myself in the eye, so that hurt. I'm using the Too Faced Peach palette and just a fluffy brush that I got with one of my other palettes. I'm using this very light cream shade, and that's just an all-over shade all over my eyelid. And the palette actually does smell like peaches, which is delicious. So that's pretty cool. And now I'm going to be using the shade Georgia just to add a little bit of color, and this is pinker than what I was previously using, so I'm using it more in the outside crease of my eye. And now I'm going to be using a darker color, and that's going to be just a little bit in the outside corner to smoke this out just a little bit because we're still trying to be natural, but I want a little bit of drama and to add a little bit of dimension to my eyes because that's where I want the focus to be with this look. Can't believe I just said that. I sound so conceited. Now I'm using a shimmery shade because I like glitter, and I'm just going to put that on like the middle of my eyelid and have it be there, and I'll do the same on the other eye because symmetry. And then I'm going to use a little bit of that and apply it with my finger because I find that I get more pigment this way and it's more shiny. So I'm going to do that just on the inner corner of my eye to really draw the light and draw the focus there. So, yeah. And now I'm going to be using a shimmery darker shade just to blend the outside corner of my eye again and kind of bring the look together so that it's all a little bit shimmery. It's not like glittery, but it's just there's some light for reflection. Okay, now I'm using a flat liner brush. It's just from e.l.f. and I'm using a darker shade, and I'm just going to use that like an eyeliner. just along the very base of my eyelashes. I find that this makes my eyelashes appear thicker, and it just helps define my look, because I didn't want to do a big wing or anything, because this is a pretty natural look, but I want a little bit of drama there, so I just use that around my lashes, and I'll do a little bit under, and then I'm using a clean fluffy brush and just blending everything out, because I don't want any inconsistencies and I want everything blended. Hooray! Now I'm going in with the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Rose, and I'm going to use a little bit of that like blush / highlighter, and I really like the way this looks. It's just soft, and I really enjoy it, whatever. And now I'm using the NYX glow stick, whatever, and I'm just going in on my cheekbones and under my eyebrows a little bit to kind of bring the look together and give me a bit of a highlight. I don't want anything too dramatic, so I'm blending it out, and then I'll just do a little bit around my lips to accentuate that pout, because yeah. Now I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. I find that this does a great job of volumizing the base of my lashes, but unfortunately it's getting kind of dried out. I need a new one because I love this. This is my favorite mascara. So now I'm going in with the Tarteist, just a sample that I got of the Tarte mascara, and that really helps define the outer parts of my lashes. The ends, that's the word I was looking for. Now I need to do my lips, so I'm going to be going in with the Sugar Fresh lip tint in the shade Honey, and I really like this because it's kind of that my lip color but better, but it's not my lip color, it's just better. Then yeah, so I just apply that. It's great and moisturizing, and it stays on for a long time, but it's pretty natural as well. And then I'm going to go in with some Glam Glow lip gloss, and that it's like volumizing, so I really like it. It just makes your lips look bigger. I don't know why. It stings a little, but like in a good way. I don't know. I like it, so that's why I'm using it. And then I'm just setting everything with the Photo Primer water. Probably not supposed to use that to set, but whatever. I don't really care. It smells nice and it feels nice on my face. It takes a long time to dry though. And this is the finished look, so it's very natural, just everyday kind of stuff, glowy. Hooray, there's me making weird faces at the camera because everyone needs to see that. And here's me modeling because I love pretending to be happy. Wow, that's so fetch. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.